Yo, what's up? It's in here, and today a new Skyblock update came. So right outside the spawn area, there's this new house where the hub map is. And if you go inside it, you can see right here a community shop. And what does this community shop mean? Hypixel was basically saying Hypixel Skyblock is pay to win now. Nah, I'm kidding. So if you click on the community shop NPC, you can see right here bit shop, booster cookie, account and profile upgrades, city projects, fire sales, and then there's the Hypixel Skyblock ranks. Now let me go over every single one of them and just tell you what they are. City projects are basically things you can do to get fame, or you can get global contribution. So right here you need to pay either something default, or if you are high class, you can buy something expensive, which will also cost you some bits. And with that, you can also get personal bonuses for doing so. Right here is the same thing. You can either go for a small thing, or you can go for the big boy thing. So these things can have different types of bonuses. So the personal bonus for the builder's house can be that the builder NPC, it will have a discount for every single item in the builder NPC shop. The one at the blacksmith will give you a day head start. The second thing is the account and profile upgrades. Right here you can see the profile upgrades on the front row. Right here on the bottom row you can see the account upgrades. Profile upgrades are co-op upgrades. Everyone will get these. But the account upgrades only go for you. So if you just want to be a greedy newbie, yeah, you can just be solo. So let's go over every single one of them. There's island size, which will increase your island's default size of blocks. So you can build better, so you can build even more further out. Then there's minion slots. You get an extra minion slot for free. However, the duration is only a day. Then there's also the guest limit, which you can increase. There's the co-op profile slots. You usually only are allowed 5 members inside your co-op. However, if you have this, it will give you another extra co-op slot. However, I don't know if you want to spend $5 just to add a friend. Then there's the coin allowance, which will give you free coins every time you log in. And no, you cannot go and log in and log out every single time. This is per 24 hours. Then there's the personal upgrades. The ender chest upgrade, which will give you an extra page in the ender chest, so you can have 2 ender chests. The accessory bag upgrade, which will give you 2 extra accessory bag slots. The Sacks upgrade, which will give you additional slots on your Sacks, which is 2. Then there's the magic find upgrade, which will give you a magic find bonus of 1 until you are at magic find 5, and it will give you 5 magic find. Then there's Bazaar flipper for all you big brain nerds out there, which will increase your buy orders so you can quicker do Bazaar flipping. So yeah. And then we go over to the booster cookie. So the booster cookie is basically the thing that's gonna help you the most inside Hypixel Skyblock from now on. This thing is gonna be your friend, so trust me, you will need them. So a booster cookie costs Skyblock gems right here. However, don't be small brain. So if you go to Bazaar right here and you just go to the other lists, you can go right here and booster cookie. Voila! Booster cookies only go for 1 million each, so trust me. The booster cookie, if you activate it, you have 4 days. There's no way you can't get 1 million in 4 days. So the booster cookie gives you 20% extra skill experience for every single skill. So basically either mining, farming, or combat. Then there's also you get 15% extra magic finds if you're a unlucky nerd like me. Then there's the keep coins and effect on death. Alright, so I have 50,000 in my purse, and usually when you die because of lava, the game will take your coins away. However, if you die while you have the cookie on, it will save you. So let's say you have a buff. Let's say, for example, I have currently night vision because of my night vision talisman charm. And let me just use lava on myself real quick. There we go. So I died because of lava. It said you burned to death. However, the cookie booster saved me. Now let's see what happens if I do this on another co-op without a cookie booster. As you can see, I didn't have a cookie booster on and it took half my coins. So yeah, that's the next thing inside the cookie booster. You will keep your coins and effects while you die. Oh yeah, not to mention you have permanent fly. Next up, there is also that you can access the auction house in the bazaar anywhere you are. So let's say I want to go into the end. And let's say inside the end, I got a special zealot, which means I got a summoning eye. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get the money from a summoning eye. So I want to go to the bazaar. However, I don't want to leave the server. Booster cookie comes in clutch and is gonna save you. So if you go into the Skyblock menu, you can see right here the second you open it, booster cookie inside the Skyblock menu. So if you click on booster cookie, you can see right here access to auction house / bazaar anywhere. So right here is the auction house, right here is the bazaar. So if I click on the bazaar, boom, I have the bazaar open. If I want to buy anything, I can buy anything. If I want to sell anything, I can sell anything. It's just a really neat thing. Same thing goes for the co-op auction house. So there's the sell items directly to the trades menu. And then there's the best one, which is AFK immunity on your island. Which is basically when you're on your island, you do not get kicked at all. And I have a very special thing for that, which will make you at least like 20,000 bits every single cookie. However, yeah, rip your electrician bill. Then there's also toggle specific potion effects. So you know how God Splashers have those potion effects and stuff? Well, if you go into the booster cookie menu, you can see right here toggle potion effects. Right here you can see every single potion which you need inside the game, which is not negative against you. So let's say you don't want the stun potion enabled, you can just click it and it gets disabled. But when you have a booster cookie, all of these are enabled and will give you a simple boost. However, they are not tier 3, they are all tier 1s, so don't get too happy. So that's all of it inside the single cookie. Well, booster cookie for that matter, because who's gonna buy a dozen cookies? Alright, so now that we talked about the booster cookie, I'm gonna tell you how to gain bits. So bits are the next thing we're gonna talk about inside the bits shop. So the bits shop is gonna allow the player to use those bits that they got to get various new items or various new powers. So there is God Potion, which will consume this potion and gives the player 24 hours of all potion effects which will God Splashers use. Then there's Cat Flower. This one is that if you give it, or basically if you buy it and give it to Cat, she will skip a day for your upgrading pet. So let's say you put a pet of a legendary Enderman inside it, and it will cost you 10 days until you finally get it. If you give her a flower, it will be reduced to 9 days. Then there's Heat Core. This one is pure gold. This one will make crafting enchanted buckets, so the enchanted lava buckets will be increased for your minion speed from 30% to 35%. And trust me, if you have enchanted lava buckets, this is gonna help you a lot. Then there's the HYPIXEL upgrade, which means if you are basically a leaderboard player and want to get the items quicker, you can combine the crystals or catalysts, buffing, and the fuel will become 4 times per instead of 3 times per. And instead of lasting only 3 hours, they will last 6 hours. Next up is the ultimate hyper candy, which will be an upgraded super bee carrot candy, which will grant your pet 1 million pet XP instead of 500k. So let's say you have 10 of the ultimate carrot candies, you will get your pet to 10 million experience in total instead of only 5 million experience in total. Then there's the Colossal Experience Bottle upgrade. So if you craft it with a Titanic bottle, it will contain double the experience of a normal Titanic bottle. So let's say your Titanic bottle gives you 300 experience, then the Titanic bottle Colossal will give you 600. Next up is the Jumbo Backpack upgrade. The Jumbo Backpack upgrade will craft a greater backpack, upgrade it to 54 slots. And the default backpack is more like 48 slots. So it will give you a lot of extra inventory space, and I definitely recommend using this one if you need a lot of inventory space for stuff. Then there is the Minion Storage X, which will make a large storage into a massive storage basically. Then there's the Hologram Upgrade, which will basically give you a cosmetic item which will be put on your island, and if you use it on your island you can just put custom floating text. Then there's the Dungeon Sack Pack, which is basically a sack but more for dungeons, so which will be containing spirit leaps, traps, inflatable jerrys, and decoys, which you can use within the dungeons. Then there's Experitize, which will give you 2% extra fishing experience and increases the sea creature chances of 1%. But if you get 50 kills, you tier the book up. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how much the Experitize can be, but it can probably go up to 5, and also you cannot buy multiple of these books. They cannot be put inside anvils. Then there's the enrichments, which basically set by the name, they are for rich people. So if you click on it, you can add a boost to either a legendary or a mythic rarity of an accessory. So let's say you want to put speed, intelligence, crit chance, crit damage, strength, defense, health, or magic find. Then we can go over to the fire sales, which is just a flex. You're gonna pay $5 for a skin. And of course there is the Hypixel ranks, which are gonna show you what you can get when you actually buy the bundle. And yeah, that's about it for the community shop. Onto the bits. So bits can be used by doing various types of things. For now, we can only know that we can get bits by doing bosses, and we can get bits by doing dragons, dungeons, all types of those stuff. You can get bits from doing the Endstone Protector boss, which mostly spawns right here. So if you go into the auction house or anything, you can just go onto a location and type in horse man, and then you have to search into these, and there it is, horseman candles. And you may be asking, why the hell would I buy this? Well, this thing is also considered a boss. So if you place it, it will give you bits whenever you are gonna beat it. So every time you beat it, you get 20 bits. And this is for every single player inside the server. So if you have a guild, you can just get everyone inside the server and just keep on killing horsemen. And of course, we must not forget inside the Blazing Fortress, there is also the Magma boss. And if you beat the Magma boss, it's also gonna be a boss, so you will get 20 bits. So the things I currently know about is that you get 20 bits from dragons, headless horsemans, from dungeons, and you can also get them from the Magma boss. Also, real quick thing, if I just grab all my coins, this is very risky, but I tested it and nothing happened. And I'll have my piggy bank just in case with me right here. So I have my piggy bank, but I tested it, and considering I have a lot of coins, it says right here, it will save you your coins and effects. However, I tried it and it didn't take my coins. So let's give it a test. So it says you died, but my piggy bank is completely fine. Which means you cannot lose coins anywhere. So I removed my piggy bank. This is very risky just in case it gets bugged, but let's just give a high five to this endstone. Yeah, I died and I didn't lose any coins. Now that we have gone through basically every single thing inside the new update, I am going to show you something else as well. So right here there is also this new NPC, which is called the Mayor. This Mayor can change every single time that has been voted, so now it's Mayor Diana. However, this Mayor has something different. So basically, this Mayor will give you a special pets, and this Mayor can also give you the results. So it can show you the results of every single person that voted. So 100 people, 100,000 people have voted on Diana, but if a lot of different people have voted on something else, another buff would happen. The current buffs we know about is that one of them can start a fishing event, one of them can start a mining festival, and one of them can start a farming event. I think. I'm not entirely sure. I think it is fishing, farming, and mining, which will be events. And then there's also the others which will either increase skill experience for slayers, they can reduce slayer prices, so let's say one of the slayers is costing 50,000 coins, then the slayer will cost only 25,000. And now that I finally went through every single thing and also getting bullied by Hamza, I can finally show you guys how to get a lot of bits without even doing anything. So, you know how the bits thing happens every time you try to get bits? A lot of people are asking me or asking staff, random people, how do you get bits? Well, the bit system is not really that complicated to know. So, bits you can get from, of course, bosses, which I told. However, you get also 150 bits from just playing the game. That wasn't a joke. If you just play this game for 30 minutes, you get 150 bits. So, also, let me go back to the thing why the AFK immunity is gold. So let's say right here the AFK immunity on your island is still effective. So you have the cookie for 4 days. And yes, Hamza, indeed. So you can just stand AFK and just get bits all day. That rhymed, I should be a rapper. So right here we're in paint.net and let's do the math. So let's say 30 minutes every single time will give you 150 bits. So every single hour that passes in game will give you 300 bits. So if you do 300 bits times 24 hours, which is 1 day, you will get 7,200 bits per day. So you have 7,200 bits per day. So 7.2k. Now the cookie is active for 4 days. So 7.2k times 4 equals 28,800 bits. So every single active cookie you use is 28.8k. And trust me, you can get a lot of boosts with this total right here. So yeah, I did the math for you, I told you what to do, and go get them bits, boy. And to make it a little more useful, just make my AFK chicken farm and just farm inside it. The video is currently in the top right. And yeah, that's basically all I wanted to tell you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I'm gonna make a lot more of these different videos. Tips, tricks, tutorials, whatever you want. Join my Discord server in the description below if you want to talk with me or just only me, like my entire friends list does. So yeah,